Alright, guys. Ed is a criminal. But one thing we are not going to talk about is...
Ed, here's your take for the day. $67.
Let's get started. We can assume that Ed lives in Pasadena, California because the movie was filmed near the Pasadena area. In the year 1997 in which the movie came out, looking at Ed's house...
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Shout out to...
Dude, look at his room. My man's got everything in there. Hold up, pause it right there. The estimated price of a beauty like this would roughly be between 200 and 300 grand. Disclaimer. I did not send an appraiser to Ed's house. It's just a theory. For perspective, the U.S. national median house price in 1997 was around $130,000, and according to the Los Angeles median price ranges, houses around that Los Angeles area in the late 1990s, house prices in places like Pasadena were considerably higher. Those houses were above that state median. And we might be able to assume that Ed works about 6 or 7 days a week because...
Oh yeah, Good Burger's my life.
We also know that Ed makes $5 an hour. So if Ed works for about 6 or 7 days a week, this means that my man is only making about $200 per week, which is only about $10,400 per year if there are 52 weeks in a year. So for Ed to afford a house like that beauty he has, it would take anywhere from 19 to 25 years of work for Ed to afford a house like that, not including food, which would cost an extra $2 grand on the side, or maybe he just gets a discount at Good Burger, I don't know. He would have to pay taxes and other stuff. Although, maybe Ed could be making an occasional tip. In the year 1997, being generous, very, very generous, maybe Ed could get tipped $1 every once in a while. Yes, Ed would make a few hundred per year, but let's be real, that's probably not enough to make a dent in his mortgage. And with our estimate of about 25 years of work, we can assume that Ed is about 20 years old at the time because that's how old the actor Kel Mitchell was when the movie was filmed. And if you legally have to be 14 to get a job, this means Ed could at max only have been working for 6 years. So the real question is, where did Ed get all that money, or how? There are a few possibilities. Maybe Ed robbed a place. Maybe he's a criminal. Maybe he robbed a bank. 2, the house was passed on by his family. Or 3, maybe Ed just hasn't paid off his mortgage fully yet, which is probably what happened now that I think of it. And he doesn't even have to pay for gas because he doesn't have a card. He just rollerblades.
Morning, girls!
Or maybe he just locked in.